The first chaotic week of NFL free agency has come and gone, leaving a trail of unexpected moves, strategic acquisitions, and shifting allegiances. The Green Bay Packers wasted no time making their mark, securing two key signings, guard Aaron Banks and cornerback Nate Hobbs, before the legal tampering period even had a chance to cool down. But as new faces arrive, familiar ones depart, reshaping the roster and setting the stage for the season ahead. From Monday to Sunday, Green Bay watched several of its former players ink deals elsewhere, some surprising, some inevitable. 6 former Packers have found new homes while a handful remain in free agency limbo, waiting for the right opportunity. The team, however, is clearly moving forward with a vision, bolstering its offensive line and secondary, while making the tough choices required to stay competitive. Departures and arrivals. A closer look Josh Myers, signed with Jets. Once a staple. In Green Bay's trenches, Myers found himself on the outside looking in when free agency began. Despite his starting experience, the league wasn't convinced he warranted a long-term investment, and the Jets secured him on a modest one-year, $2 million deal. The Packers, moving swiftly, replaced him with Aaron Banks, an undeniable sign of their assessment of Myers' tenure. Isaiah McDuffie, re-signed with Packers. Not all departures were permanent. McDuffie returns to the Packers on a 2-year deal, reinforcing the linebacker core with his dependable play. A 25-game starter in the past 2 seasons, his presence solidifies the unit behind Key Walker and Edgerrin Cooper, with Tyron Hopper providing additional competition. Eric Stokes, signed with Raiders. A former first-round pick, Stokes' time in Green Bay was marked by potential that never fully materialized. Though he appeared in all 17 games last season, his diminished role suggested change was on the horizon. Now he embarks on a fresh start in Las Vegas, while the Packers begin a transformation in their secondary. Eric Wilson, signed with Vikings. With McDuffie back in the fold, Wilson became an expendable piece, ultimately returning to his former team in Minnesota. A standout on special teams, his departure leaves a void the Packers will need to address, likely through the draft. TJ Slayton, signed with Bengals. The imposing run-stopper heads to Cincinnati on a 2-year contract, taking his valuable presence to a defense in need of his skill set. While his run defense was a strength, Green Bay craves more pass-rushing prowess, signaling a likely investment in the defensive line come draft day. Brandon McManus, re-signed with Packers, kicking woes, haunted the Packers post-Mason Crosby, but McManus brought stability. Missing just 2 kicks since his mid-season arrival, he secured a 3-year deal, ensuring consistency in a critical position. Corey Ballentine, signed with Colts. A serviceable backup and special teams contributor, Ballentine moves on, leaving Green Bay with promising young corners Kalen King and Kamal Hadden. Yet with the team's ongoing secondary overhaul, another draft pick at the position seems inevitable. A.J. Dillon, signed with Eagles. A once promising force in the backfield, Dillon's career stalled after missing the entire 2024 season due to a neck injury. Now medically cleared, he seeks redemption in Philadelphia, a franchise known for maximizing running back talent. Meanwhile, the Packers seem comfortable moving forward with Josh Jacobs leading their ground game. Who's still in limbo? Some names remain in free agency purgatory, waiting to see where the chips fall. Tight end John Fitzpatrick, left tackle Andre Dillard, and cornerback Robert Rochelle could still return under the right circumstances, though competition and positional depth may determine their fates. Tyler Davis, however, faces an uphill battle after consecutive injury-riddled seasons. Exclusive rights free agents return. The Packers ensured continuity by bringing back Daniel Whelan, Emmanuel Wilson, Bo Melton, Aaron Mosby, Zane Anderson, and Kadeem Telfort on 1-year deals. These players, while not headliners, add depth and versatility to the roster. The Packers front office has sent a clear message. Evolution is the key to contention. As the dust settles on the first wave of free agency, the blueprint for Green Bay's next chapter is taking shape. But there are still moves to be made, and the draft looms as the next major piece of the puzzle. What do you think of the Packers' free agency move so far? Are they on the right track, or is there a missing piece they need to address? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. And if you haven't already, be sure to like this post and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest Packers news. It helps more than you know.